Take pictures on my phone. My blue phone, yeah. Alright. Yo, man. We back with another one and another one and another one, man. This is what we're all thinking podcast. Stories behind the craft. I got a special guest for y'all here today. There's somebody I grew a lot of bond with. Somebody that is doing basically in the same niche I'm in, but he be getting down and dirty. Some, us over here, we don't really do too much of. But he do be inspiring me, though. He be doing some shit. So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Yo, Geyser, man, from guyzerOutlet, man. Shout out to Nate, man, for what we all thinking podcast, man. So what's going on, bro?
All right, man. Welcome to the podcast. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, though, man. As always, spirits high, you know what I'm saying? So can't complain. We working and stuff like that. New content, always pushing every day,
Definitely. So, word of the day.
Word of the day, peace. You know what I'm saying? Just living, when you're living in peace, you at your, I feel like you at your peak. You know what I'm saying? Your clear mind, you know what I'm saying? You can just go all in.
Right. So, tell us a little bit about your upbringing, where you from, things of that nature.
I'm from Orlando, Florida, Metro West area. I grew up my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Right over by the elementary school. So I grew up there my whole life pretty much. I wasn't always, what I'm saying, like kind of how you was. You said like you wasn't always the most popular kid in school type, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was cool with the lanes and the cool people too at the same time though. So like I
was in that middle.
I was in all rounds. I like to keep myself in all rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? The crowd hop, sometimes the sports people, you know what I'm saying? The people that outside doing hot shit, you know what I'm saying? Not too much of those, but different crowds and shit like that. You
got to keep a couple hot YNs around you.
Yeah, that time though. Right now, not so much. You still got YNs around you?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you tapped in there.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I gotta tap in. That's what I'm trying to tap in. That's my next goal, is tapping in with the youth, man. Connect with them, bro.
Definitely. So, what you was doing, like, other than connecting with people and interacting with different groups, what other things you were into?
Other things I was into at that time, like coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. A lot of goofy shit, to be honest with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shit like, I don't know, man. Just really just in my own bubble, bro. I didn't really look at life for real, like as an adult. Like when I was legit, I was living life as a real dude, like as legit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really have cares about like growing up, paying bills, and really think about what you're gonna do as a future wise. I just wanted to, fuck around, go to school, have some laughs, go home. You know what I'm saying? Repeat the process at that point. But coming up though, bro, like I wised up, towards senior year, you know what I'm saying? Really trying to look at like what I'm finna do afterwards. But I always looking at, my dream was always do sports, being a sports analyst, you know what I'm saying? Like something like Stephen A, like Skip Bayless type of dude, you know what I mean?
So was you into sports? Was you playing sports? What school did you go to?
Oh, I went to Olympia High School. I went to Gotha Middle School in that little area. You know what I'm saying? Gotha was pretty cool. Olympia was pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? It's a Windermere area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, not a lot of people though. I can't say too much on that bed. You were like to do a cuts. I can't say too much though. But yeah, a lot of people went over there, man. I don't know how deep you want to get into it though, but yeah, a lot of people went over.
No, I just wanted to get like the background of like your demographic, because I always ask everybody what high school they went to and stuff like that.
I went to school. What's his name? His last year. What's his name? The dude that just got traded, bro. He used to play for the Patriots. Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Yeah, he went to Olympia.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay, how was that? Did you like interact with him ever?
I heard some stories, man. I can't say they're too positive. I ain't gonna lie, but hey, I mean, I knew, surprisingly, I was at Burger King at one point. I worked at Burger King for like a week, and it didn't work out well. But I was with his mama. His mom was like a manager or something like that. She already had the future already. He was in fucking just about to start high school. She already had like, yeah, he about to do this, do that, do that. Like she already knew, like, you know what I'm saying?
That he was gonna be the one.
For sure. Because when he came with Joe, well, I can't say about Joe. When Joe came, quarterback we had before that, Joe was trying to earn his spot. He could not get that bit back, bro. That bit was over with tied. As soon as Joe Milton came, bro, it was over for bro. Ain't gonna lie, bro. Joe was supposed to do some good things in college, do all that. Ended his whole shit.
Oh, he came and just took that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, took his whole soul in a way. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, but like type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was pretty bad, man. I feel for bro though, but he still made it though. He's still doing good. Other brothers doing good though.
Okay, so after high school, you say you was trying to figure out some things. So what you was getting into? Was you going to college? Like, what was you like tapping in with?
Man, I was a goop, bro. I was my last year, bro. I had to leave Olympia because my grade point average. They had to keep they had to keep a certain grade point average, so I couldn't stay there too long, right? So they're like, "Hey, man, you gonna have to go to Sunshine." Boom, I go to Sunshine, right? You know how Sunshine is, right?
You was a delinquent.
It's over on Old Winter Garden, bro. You know, 438 Tote, he actually went over there with me. He was there too. You know what I'm saying? He was there. Some other dude name, what's the brother name right now? Trigger Trey, 438. Shout out to Trigger Trey. I'll put you on the brother later, but yeah, them boys went to school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in their own realm type shit though. They still had some decent hoes left over. You know what I'm saying? To go over to the shine. You know what I'm saying? So we was straight.
Okay, all right. So
but after that though, I mean, I had kids, man. You know what I'm saying? COVID happened. Got comfortable. Had some kids about 2020, bro. I had my son, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I really changed my life.
So how's fatherhood?
Oh, I love it, man. My kids love me, man. They ask for me every day, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm not with them, they want to be with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be like, I don't know, I be participating in they BS, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I do. I just be, you know, pretending what they like, you know what I'm saying? You know, act like them. Just try to, you know, put my mind in where they at. And they like that from time to time, but you know, you gotta be strict sometimes too. You know, there's some discipline involved, and you know, keep it structured. But they love it though.
So, what in fatherhood changed your life?
You know, a lot of them would say patience, but like, I'll say like, man, like really, it changes your whole way of thinking. You know, it gives you another reason why to stay on earth. You know, don't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody cut you off in traffic, you might not can say nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? You got jits you got to worry about because you know nowadays they get, you know they get on your ass quick. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? I got a mom, father. You know what I'm saying? I got kids that love me. I gotta stay alive. It would be selfish of me to crash out at this point. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, y'all. This guy right here. He genuinely makes me laugh. I don't know what it is about him. He's just funny. Like, I'm sorry. So if you hear me laugh a few times, just know it's not. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with him. Because I know some people be saying that I'd be like making fun of people on the camera, but I really don't. It all depends on who it is. But this guy's actually funny. So after that, you had your kids. What was next? What was the next step?
That's right when I had right around when I had my daughter, though, I was like, you know what, bro?
Oh, so you got the pair. You got a daughter and a son. So
yeah.
So you done?
Yeah, I'm done for now. I'm going to have two more when they get, like in my later years, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I might have two more with, I just might have two more just to let another set. I want to let these kids grow up right now because they dealing with some shit right now. But I'm going to let them grow up, you know what I'm saying? Keep my eyes on them. Mm-hmm. Wait till they like 16, 18. I might have another pair if I can, you know, pull that out. I don't know.
Okay.
Try.
That's good. Because I don't know how you able to juggle all the stuff that you juggle and also, like, you know, be a father for real.
Yeah, it's not easy, though. I had to take on a little more time, like, with my kids because I've been sacrificing a lot of time without them, you know, doing YouTube and going to work like that. But took a little break, you know. Had to take my foot off the gas for a little bit. Shit's starting to line up now, but I need to get back on it. But yeah, I had to focus on them for a little bit though. That because they was really calling for me though. Like, you know, when your kids and they speak, you know what I'm saying? Both of them talk right now. So when they talking physically and they let you know for real, like it hit a lot different.
Right. All right. So how did you get into? Where did guyzerOutlet actually come from, and how was that created?
How guyzerOutlet was created really was who really inspired me, bro, was my boy, that boy Tippy Toe, you know, from Gold Money Grills. Yeah. He got Gold Money Grills. He got Get Lost in the Sauce with the you know what I'm saying? They eat, you know, get lost, you know what I'm saying, with the little vivid, you know, the little reels they do on Instagram. Right. People be trying. It be normal shit like burgers and fries, but I mean, I guess they, you know, they doing good over there. And he got on the Tippy Toe podcast and shit like that, doing interviews. So Tippy Toe really inspired me to, like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like when the guys outlet first started, I wanted to go pull up on people, you know what I'm saying? Go in their environment each and every time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm somewhere different. Really get the feel so that the person I'm interviewing don't feel like I'm 12. Because a lot of time I get that, you know what I'm saying? They feel like you're 12 because you're asking questions. But it's like, nah, I want to get in your head, get in your mind, and make sure you're comfortable in your own environment.
So when he says 12, like, what does that mean for the people who don't know? Like, what when you say 12?
Oh, like, you police, you feds, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get that sometimes, but they all know, like, when they get to know me for real, like, you know, it's just genuine questions that I really want to know, you know what I'm saying? It's no DJ Vlad. I don't even know, I don't think DJ Vlad police. It's no DJ Vlad type of shit going on for me, type shit, so.
Definitely. So when you started doing that and you started getting into, like, that mode of interviewing, how did it make you feel? Like, especially doing the groundwork, being a journalist for real, and tapping in with, like, different walks of life.
Man, because you really tapping in all realms and, like, you really connecting with different people.
Right.
Like, No Hangover, right? I tapped in with more Sanford, right? No Hangover on this side. Young JC, I just interviewed him. Lil Marley, Boss Man, all them boys on this side. I never really got to tap in with they side type shit like that. Boss Man JD, I'm talking about, but on this side, so it'd be like different people I'm meeting, like, you know, like No Hangover. I met No Hangover, right?
Mm-hmm.
He knows somebody, like, he know my baby mama boyfriend, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's such a small world.
For sure.
You know, because bruh from this side, so I'm not well known in this side, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm tapping in a little bit. You keep meeting different people, different backgrounds, so.
Definitely. So I see you tapped in with a lot of, like, Soulja Boys camp, and you doing that kind of segment in a way, like, you're able to, like, tap in and, you know, ask the questions that people want to know. What intrigues you about that camp and what they got going on over there?
I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I've been tapped into Soulja for a long time, though. Even when, like, people would make fun of bro, because, you know, in Florida, bro, back in 2018, 2017, even though he's a legend, he wasn't well respected back in that time, especially when he had that beef with Kodak. But me, I always stayed in tune, and not only did I stay in tune, bro, I stayed in tune into the niggas that was on his label, you know what I'm saying, that SODMG at that time. So whoever Soulja would have under the label, I would tune in him too. Like, he had Agolf, he has Flo Malcolm currently right now. He's got Hood Trophy Bino. He's doing stuff for him. So I tap into any artist he put on his label. I paid attention to him ever since they get started on his label.
So I seen that you had also, like, him shot you on the live. How did that make you feel? Like, somebody that you been following for so long, they was able to, like, you know, give you a shout out in front of all their followers and all their fans and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Cause, like, you know, just the fact that he pronounced the word, my name right. You know what I'm saying? He got the name right. It was pretty cool to me. I'm like, oh wow, he know about Geyser, how to say it. Niggas would be like geezer. So I'm like, they might dispronunciate it, but he knew it. Like, you know, he knew how to say it though, which was, cause he knew I've been following bro for a long time, since like probably 2013, 2014. Even when his lowest, I was fucking with bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just stayed connected to bro.
And what intrigues you about him? Like, cause I see him perform live, and it's just, you know, us growing up seeing Soulja Boy, and like you said, he's a legend. He done a lot for the game. He done a lot for a lot of people. So what intrigues you the most about him?
I fuck with Soulja because he's always one of them dudes that be finding niggas before they blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just knows, like, the underground shit. Like, he was like the first rapper on YouTube. He knew YouTube was gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? First rapper with an iPhone. He knew iPhone was gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? He always knows for some reason how some shit about to blow up. I mean, personally wise, that's why I fuck with him. His music is, you know, I'll be fucking with some of his songs, you know, from time to time and stuff like that though. So
definitely. So how does it like, cause like I said, you get your hands dirty a lot, especially like with these artists and talking to them about their issues and stuff like that. So how are you, like, able to, you know, not only, you know, put your brand and your name out there to get these questions answered?
Or how am I able to get in position to even ask those questions? I guess I don't know. I just be hitting them up though, bro. Cause I just be tuned in. Like, the interviews I've gotten, like you said, when you get your artist, like, sometimes it takes like a year. Sometimes it might take 7 years. But I've been always kind of interviewing. Always been something like I've been thinking since a jit. I always ask him like. Even back then when I was a jit, I always used to think of questions like, "Oh, what would I ask this nigga if I was seeing him one day or some shit?" Though, even though the odds were very unlikely at that point, I still thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got in position really to tap on these artists because I've been messing with them for like quite a while. You know what I'm saying? They see that, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not really too unfamiliar when I hit them up. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely. So, what does Geyser Outlet really want to showcase to people as far as like with your content or when what do you want people to notice or people to see when they're tapping in?
I just want to, at this point for Guyzer Outlet is really, I'm getting the local interviews in, but it's really just pulling some type of emotion out of you. I want to see you either laugh, cry, or be upset about something I'm posting, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm moving in a different realm, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm not just doing interviews. I'm just, start the trolling content, the basketball content. It's all going to be on Guyzer Outlet too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all going to be local. It's all going to be people around, you know what I'm saying? I'm staying connected, so I'm trying to, throw that all together at one.
Definitely. Why you going the trolling route? Don't you feel like that's kind of like dangerous in a way to like troll people? And because I seen got into an argument with a lady in the liquor store. Liquor store and lady don't kind of connect really well.
I see what you mean.
So what makes you want to troll people and get under their skin?
Well, it's all about skin. It's got to be the right time because, like I said, I can't crash out. I got to live to take care of my jit. So I got to be careful a lot of times, though. But I just be knowing who to fuck with, who not to fuck with, honestly, though, is one of those type of situations.
So you're saying you got good discernment?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. But sometimes when I get mad, it don't matter who it is. So I might just troll for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just if I'm going to be mad and blow up, you going to see that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so fuck it. Because sometimes I get a lot of arguments. This white dude bumped into my car while I'm sitting in my car parked up at Texas Roadhouse. And he ain't even say nothing. I'm in the car. You just going to fully on bump my whole car. Like, the whole car moved. So I get out and I get into a little altercation. Be like, bro, like, you ain't going to say nothing? He's like, I ain't see you, dude. And shit like that. So I had to get on shit. Like, certain shit you got to step on, bro.
What about the instant when you was in the Walmart?
In the Walmart. Yeah. Honestly, I just got mad because you know how the Walmart people, they be watching you scan your items.
Yeah.
They be just too close and taking their job too serious. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna make some shit up so like I can really make you look dumb in a way. I was saying that she looking at my phone. She was sizing me up though. I noticed that females, they look up and down though. Like they gotta look at your print to see like what you talking like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? They gotta see you in a certain way.
Why you think it's like that?
I don't know. It's like you bring in big when you bring in big dick energy, they gotta look for show and like maybe look and size you up to see if like you really talking what you talking. You know what I mean?
Are you a womanizer?
No, I'm definitely not. I haven't fucked a bit all year. To be real with you, bro.
Why? So you celibate?
For right now, yeah. Right now, I'm just focusing. I'm locked in with my jits right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about going to work. I'm thinking about YouTube. I'm thinking about, what's next. You know what I'm saying? Career wise, and putting me in a fat ass crib. In Florida, because that's not easy to do. All these houses be like a mill. Excuse me, but for the most part, yeah, I'm trying to focus on that.
So girls
are expensive too.
Why you say girls are expensive? Break it down.
Girls are expensive. They always want to go out and take trips. You need to go to work. Why are we taking trips right now? Well, we need to go get a house to show. We need to lock something in. You know what I mean? If you got a good career, yeah, all right, go out for that year or two. But it's every year they got to go to this place, that place, take a photo there, take a photo there. You know what I'm saying? We got to lock down and focus. Because 2035, there ain't going to be no jobs, bro. It's going to be straight AI. So we got to get this shit now and figure out how to get this cheese now and lock in on some shit.
So you think that's true?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why you say that?
It's just the way it's looking, you know what I'm saying? The way they be taking shit down, the way you know what I'm saying? It's just the way they be taking shit down. They they put more robots and shit. Like they taking out little quarter things, you know what I'm saying? No more cash. They're taking away cash. They're just taking away certain things. And I don't know, the way AI looking now, it's really built to ruin to take away our rights, you know what I'm saying? Because sooner or later, let's say you do something on video, right? somebody might make a whole AI video of you doing some shit. It might look real, some shit, and then but finally the judge takes some time to realize that, hey, this is wrong. So what they gonna do? They gonna take away our right to record in public. You know, all them First Amendment auditors that be doing that shit, get a good check sometime when the police doing the wrong thing and put their hands on you. They gonna take away that First Amendment right of you recording in public. They're gonna be like, oh, you can AI some shit.
Wow. I didn't think about it like that.
That's how first I was thinking when this AI shit started blowing up. I'm like, man, what if a nigga like frame me? Because you know how they be doing pranks where the nigga kissing another nigga, right? Right now it looks kind of janky a little bit, but you could tell, but it still looks like, you know what I'm saying, something going on. But like, think about it in a couple years, bro, that shit gonna get better and better.
So how do you think we can get ahead of that, or how do you think we can, you know, fix it or try to pull it back to more like human rights?
Shit, people gotta wake up, but it's like hard. We gotta come together, but we can't though, because it's too many. They didn't separate it as too much. You know what I'm saying? They got the trans people worrying about they trans shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say, you know, I don't know if that's too hot for YouTube, but they just separated us in multiple different realms. You know what I'm saying? Like Muslim, they want Muslims to stick with the Muslims. They want the Jews to stick with the Jews. They want the black to stick with the blacks. They want they just all want us to stick to one culture. You know what I'm saying? They want us to stick in one group.
So how did that make you feel, especially, you know, being who you is and you having your content, you want to bring people together with your content. How did that make you feel, and what do you think Guys Outlet can do to build that or change that in a way?
Well, it might start with the First Amendment audits, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might start with that. Just something little like that, you know what I'm saying? Just showing you got the right to do some certain shit. You can go to police station and record what the hell that police officer doing, because they're, you know, we pay them technically. You know, they take money out of our taxes to pay them. You know what I'm saying? So we have the right to watch them. We can go up to them to the police station, record certain things unless it got a restricted sign and you can't go past, and then you got to stay past that. But they got certain spots like the public lobby you can record, but they try to if you do that right now, they're probably gonna be like, what are you doing? And they pretty press you type shit, you know what I'm saying? But you can sue them, and you know, you can go through the process, get your money, get your bad for them to violate your rights, you know what I'm saying? Just really, I might make it known what your rights is, but it's really hot to do that locally. I got jits. They might try to get mine when I got jits and frame me for some shit if I really try to get into that First Amendment auditing shit. So shout out to them though that really do that though.
Definitely. How did you get in tune with all those, like, you know, political things? Do you watch the news?
I'm not gonna lie, I watch a lot of there's a dude named Big Nick, Big Nick on YouTube, man. I forgot what Florida, just holding people accountable, you know what I'm saying? Just holding police accountable, because a lot of times they're gonna start us off with a $250 ticket, you know what I'm saying? Give us a fat ass ticket. But then, you know what I'm saying, like, if you notice, I got assaulted the other day. You gotta make them work when you get hurt. But if somebody hit them right away, people are getting like booked, getting charged right away. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show the police that it's gotta be some accountability. But it's hard to do that though it's hard to do that though, because they definitely, you know, one of the biggest in the world, and they can really shut some shit down when they want to.
Definitely. And how you feel about your city, Orlando, and like, you know, the police down here and the music, just Orlando as a whole? How do you feel?
But I feel like my relationship with police is straight. I don't really be in their face. I don't really be bothering them. I don't like certain shit they do. They might turn their lights on or run a red light, but we do that. We know that's $250 ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things like that. But I mean, I think for the most part it's straight. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I don't got no bad problem with them. You really just got to be on your P's and Q's and just look a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't never really get put off for no reason. But you just gotta look a quarter and just stay out of their way for the most part, and they really won't bother you unless you've been arrested before and they really know you. So that's when I know they tend to pick on people like that, but for the most part, I've been good. I don't know, I haven't had no bad experiences with 12 in Orlando.
Definitely. So what about like the music and you being the media outlet, you tapping in with the artists out here? How do you feel about Orlando on the whole and stuff like that? People saying it's dead, there's no motion here, stuff like that.
I was gonna get your opinion. I was gonna ask you that one day about how you feel, but I feel like there always is motion. People do gotta come through the O. You know what I'm saying? Like C-Note was saying, people do gotta come through the O. You know what I'm saying? We're not the main spot yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But we will get there. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, we're gonna have more shit. You know, we're gonna expand more. People love coming in the O anyway. They come from New York to come over here, so they love it over here in the O, man. I love it here in the O. I ain't gonna lie, I love it here.
You love it here?
I love it here. I love the music that's coming out. I know sometimes it get hot, but sometimes they like to bring different sound in. I wish Orlando artists would come more together and do more features together. That's one thing I would like, but some Orlando artists really doing their thing in different realms and stuff. It's not always just the hot music, you know what I'm saying, the drill music. So.
Definitely. You say you wanted my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the artists that I mess with personally.
Oh, like nobody's on a global
status,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like the artists that I mess with personally, they doing their thing. It just is like, you know, networking, and we gotta take networking to the next level, which is like traveling and, you know, getting next to the right people, and then bringing that pot of gold back to where we're from.
Right.
Because we all love Orlando in our own ways, but we all gotta move it about it accordingly. I was watching an interview you did, and Young Jock say Orlando's like
Young JC.
Young JC.
Yeah.
He said that Orlando's like a side bitch, and then I didn't realize it until he said that.
I feel the same way too. I feel the way he described it is the best way to put it, though.
Yeah, it's not, you know, it sucks that it had to be put like that, but it's the truth.
Right.
A lot of people, you know, say what they want to say, but he spoke facts when he said that, and I just feel like I like to keep my words to a minimum because stuff can get misconstrued. People think certain things, but we just gotta do better. And I feel like the media platforms that we have now are pushing the right agendas, like you, myself, and like I said on my Instagram. So I feel like that's what needs to be told,
right?
And that's what needs to be showed, in a sense. That's just me,
right? So you think you're showing the artists that need to be showed?
As far as my platforms, yes. I feel like I give people the credit and the just due they deserve, because that's what it's all about.
So you're not just hitting. So not everybody can just hit your line at this point now. Like you got to be like have some type of status at this point, or
I wouldn't say status,
but you just got to.
It got to be a genuine vibe. It can't be fabricated. I've never been the type of person to be fabricated with somebody. If I genuinely fuck with you, then that's what it is. If I don't, we can still connect, but it's just gonna be a different type of conversation.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Because everybody deserves a chance, but they gotta seize that chance. Because I play sports, and I play in one of the hardest positions in sports, which is defensive back. You get a play caught on you, that could be your last play. So you get one shot, and until the lights get cut off.
That's true. That's a good way of putting that shit though.
Because we as content creators, we have unlimited chances to do what we need to do. So we can drop a video, it might not do some great, and then we could drop another video and 2-3 more videos, and they all hit.
But you know, I give everybody a chance though. I try to do as many people as possible. The reason why is because niggas like you can look up LeBron James hairline, and there's a nigga that just says LeBron James hairline doing weird shit, and he's now global. We're in the era where everybody can go global right now.
Right.
Well, for certain videos, getting rich, that might not be easy, but you could definitely get the clout.
Definitely. Do you want clout?
No, not really. Not really. I want to stay low key. I want the artists more to show more on my platform. If it's like something going on, I want them to really be the one that really get to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like the underground artists. Like some people gonna blow up eventually though. I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, do you think people respect Guys Outlet?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some people do respect Guys Outlet. They don't really show it sometimes, but I know that they're watching. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like maybe I don't get as many interactions, but maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm not, cause I've been doing it for 3 years, but I only got 94 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You would expect a nigga to have more at this point, but
Right.
I got 94. I gotta work with what I got, and I gotta really earn what I got. You know what I'm saying? I gotta earn more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really get these people to hit the subscribe button without me asking them. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, is it respected? Some people want to, some people want to join. So it's really hard for me to answer that though. I think for the most part, yeah, mostly, yeah.
I like the fact that you took accountability, because some people be like, "Oh, it's because of this," or you immediately said it's because of this, and you knew exactly what's going on. A lot of people won't do that. A lot of people feel like a lot of people are entitled nowadays in what they do, so it just makes it more gratifying that somebody actually understands what's going on and they tapped in.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to make sure, like, because I care about what people are watching for the most part. If I'm putting on an interview, I want to make sure the energy's up. You know what I'm saying? I want to do more like debates type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's really, I want to get something like that you out your seat, something that you really paying attention to, not something like too dull, dried out. That's why I ask certain questions. Why I ask. I troll a little bit. Because sometimes that's what, because you know, like that's like Young JC said. I don't know why I always say DJ. You know, like Young JC said, people are intrigued with bullshit, and for some reason I find bullshit hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just find bullshit funny. You know what I'm saying?
What's something that you seen online that you thought was hilarious?
It be dumb shit, bro. Something like off a SpongeBob type of thing, or you know what I'm saying, like. In that type of realm, you know what I mean? Something retarded, something's dumb. Like it could be comedian really spin some hard ass, funny ass jokes. I probably would laugh at them, but he do some dumb shit like, and I might laugh at that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm the same way. I think it's hard for me to like laugh. Like if it's a comedian on the stage, like talking. It's hard for me to laugh, but like some dumb shit my little brothers will do, I'll be hard down laughing about that shit. It's just I don't know. It's just weird. I think I'm just a weird ass nigga. I don't know. But yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
I think it's just childish, bro. I don't know. Maybe for me, I might be just childish because I got jits, so I try to stay in their realm a little bit too. So sometimes I do get a little childish.
Definitely. Would you like recommend your like craft to your kids?
As far as interviewing, nah, I want him to be an athlete though, man. I want him to take the things I didn't take serious, bro. Like go to school, bro. Try to make every team. Try to make the volleyball team. Try to make the softball team. Whatever, you know, baseball, swimming. Try to go for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he gets to a certain age, I'm gonna be on his ass every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting up now. I got a better job now. I've been focusing on that too, my 9 to 5, because I gotta get something to boost what my dream is. I gotta get a little motion coming in to boost this shit up, you know what I'm saying, before it becomes the overload. Mm-hmm. So I just want him to stay focused on sports or whatever you love, whatever he loves, go hard at this shit. If you like taking videos, nigga, go full out, you know what I'm saying? Go to fucking trips, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, as being a Haitian, you know what I'm saying, being half Haitian, my mom always told me to go to school. It wasn't follow your damn dream, man, you know what I'm saying? It was go to school, you know what I'm saying, become this. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but I told my mom, like, Mom, what if I don't like this shit? You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, everything's hard, you know what I'm saying? That's what she told me, everything hard. So you gotta go get something.
Definitely. How does it feel like now, like you're doing what you want to do? Does she understand that now? Or like, what's the relationship like? Because I'm Haitian as well.
Yeah.
But I got lucky because my mom, my dad always told me like, you know, chase my dreams, do what I want to do, enjoy life, live my life. So, you know, how does that relationship now?
It's still go to school or get something to that, but she don't know I do YouTube, man. I don't spread too personal with my mom dudes, bro. I keep some things left out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I feel like she would start looking at my videos, looking at the certain questions I'm asking. She probably get, you know what I'm saying, if I already asked me, like, wow, asking these questions and shit, though.
Really?
Yeah, she probably asked me some shit like that, but yeah, she don't really know I do YouTube. Or she probably don't, but she's not in that realm. She wouldn't really take it serious. She'd be like, I ain't wasting your time. Like, I tell her I'm playing basketball. She's like, you're 25 years old, why are you still playing basketball? I'm not trying to make the league. I'm just trying to get some cardio, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I can't get no cardio? You know what I'm saying? But, like, it'd be, like, weird. It'd be stuff like that, though, bro, you know what I'm saying? So she be wanting me to, like, stay focused on the money and really get something to make money. But, like, I don't know. I'm going to do something, though. I tell her, I'm going to do something.
Definitely. So do you feel any like pressure to like, you know, make it in a sense, you know, like growing, or like do you feel pressure like to make it, like as far as like blow up in the space that you're in?
Yeah, at times it hits you, you know what I'm saying, when you're stuck in your mind a little bit. pressure do hit, you be like, damn, what the fuck I gotta do to blow up? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you take a breath and you really calm down and you realize that, hey, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Just have faith, stay consistent, listen, take advice. You know what I'm saying? If you really love it, go for it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Other than Tippy Toe, do you have any other inspirations like that you tapped in with, that you like you watch on a daily? Because I have David Shands, AB Academy, Is Brandon Boyd, just multiple sources that I look into. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, us as content creators, YouTube is like our college. So we definitely got to always tap in and see what's going on or what's working for other people, or like you said, what's making the money for other people.
I mean, honestly, I don't know who I tap into really. I mean, I guess I pay attention to a lot of Say Cheese content, a lot of DJ Vlad, sometimes No Jumper. Nothing really, because you're more on the real person side. I'll even watch the Stephen A. Smith show, you know what I'm saying? I'll watch some side media shows about them breaking that down and shit like that. But to really tap in with the interviews, I try to not watch them. I try to make my own, you know, try to do my own type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But like interview-wise, I mean, I watch DJ Vlad. Nobody really educational. All the people you said that they really trying to get a message out. You know, I'm looking at mainstream, you know, BS type shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So, how do you feel about No Jumper going broke, or do you believe that it's true?
Nah, I don't, you know, rich people do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's one of like 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy that time. You know, a lot of people would do that. You know, a lot of rich people do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a little scheme they like to do. But No Jumper, I try not to pay attention to, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because Jit really, like, spread a bad message. I hope I never get to his point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be promoting drugs. Like, he says he's, like, atheist, but he's really a Satanist at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, everything he do just shows you that he really need God. And I don't want to get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't care about, that's why I don't really want the clout, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to do certain shit or else, you know what I'm saying? Or get silenced or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I want to stay at a medium level, like, well, a real respected level.
Right. So what's next? What's like your goals? What's some of your aspirations? What's some things that, you know, you want to accomplish, especially with like the medium realm, your videos, your content? What's something that you want to tap in with?
Like, who would I want to tap in with?
No, I'm saying like you, like as far as like what's your goals? What's some things that you want to tap in with as far as reaching the next level?
As far as reaching the next level, man, I just want to make sure like I'm entertaining people as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's all about entertainment nowadays. It's all about, you know, like I said, pulling that emotion. I really want to get a lot of people emotion out of whatever I create. I do need a team behind that. But honestly, I've been on a lot of short-term goals, really, like trying to set those. I haven't really think about the long-term. I'm trying to focus on now because I think about the future, then like my mind get clustered and foggy, you know what I'm saying, trying to think too far ahead. But I know it's important to stay ahead of the game, but I try to focus on the now and what can I do now to I can set up for the future.
Definitely. So, would you rather be loved or feared?
Loved or feared? Probably loved. I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody's gonna want to face their fears one day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be the dude that they want to face their fear with. You know what I'm saying? So, because you never know, bro. But I'd rather be loved. Honestly, though, when you love, they gonna show love. Like if you need some food, hey, I got a plate Thanksgiving over here, or like, you know, so when you a good, genuine person, you get stuff like that. You know, oh, I'm going out to town. Can you wash my car in my house for me or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That's how you know you're a good person. Definitely.
So, I have another question that I meant to ask. Since you're a black man in the media space, especially like now, like there's a lot of like black males especially are getting attacked in the media space, like Shannon Sharpe. How do you feel about that situation?
Man, that's a good question. How do I feel about the black man getting attacked? I don't know, man. Everybody's getting it, man. Like light-skinned dudes, they're not really well respected. You know what I'm saying? People look at somebody like Chris Brown and be like, oh, he's a hard-ass, dark-skinned nigga in real life. But I'm like, he's really light-skinned. You can't just say he's just a tough light-skinned. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I think it's something with But as far as black men specifically getting targeted, like Diddy, well, I don't know, Diddy really, I feel like he really did that shit though. But Shannon Sharpe, they all really setting themselves up bad. You know what I'm saying? They really setting themselves up for, I don't know, they really set themselves up with the type of females they're trying to fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking with a 20-year-old white bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna get you caught up, you know what I'm saying? All my dudes that was supposed to go off in football, they always, was always a white bitch was their demise, you know what I'm saying? College, they got a little case or some whatever, and they ruin their chances whether they did it or not. I mean, so.
Definitely. Because I meant to ask all my, like, content creator, like, people that are really, like, tapped in and trying to do their thing. Because it's like once we get to that plateau, because everybody starts off at a ground level and everybody has goals for themselves. And once they reach them goals, it always ends up with a girl. And just like you were saying, you're not even focused on girls right now. You focus on the craft.
Yeah.
So who to say that when Guys the Outlet gets to a certain level, that a girl won't be involved?
But like it's nowadays, you know, like girls are like, I feel like niggas are doing wrong. I see why girls are acting the way they act. I feel like right now, men, we hyping them too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything they do, if a bitch start posting her ass, shaking her ass a lot on Twitter or on IG a lot, she gonna blow up faster than both of us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna get thousands and thousands of likes. Bitch be like, nigga post a video, right? They be only thing they pay attention to is a bad bit. Like, bro, that bit bad as fuck. The whole comments is flooded with shit like that. Niggas gotta chill. Stop all this glazing. I know they bad, you feel me? But we gotta chill out on that, bro. Cause now they heads, the 6s and 7s, they got a motherfucking bad bit 10 mindset. And it's not like that for real. So that's why I'm really staying away, because they all got this mindset of spending bread on their ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know if that's just the Orlando scene, but it just
So
too much money involved.
Yeah, because even with, you know, Boston Richie and Xavier Worthy, I think that's his name, from the Chiefs, they had women, you know, come after them because of the money and what they have to offer. So how do you feel about that? Like I said, not just, you know, in our space, just overall, like women, I feel like women are attacking us as far as like growing and learning and trying to just, you know, elevate.
Well, I don't know. Women, they really slime sometimes. They really deal with slime. It's weird, bro. It's like, men, we green sometimes, though. But it's really on the females, though, man. I don't know why they attacking us right now, or like why they really have it's because we overhyping them, bro. Like I said, like it's like every bit is a celebrity now. You know what I'm saying? Any bit, you know, she got like 10, 5 niggas hitting the line. It's not like that the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Girls ain't really chasing a nigga down. They chasing down the same nigga. You feel me? For the most part, either because of guap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, bro. I feel like we done messed up the game by overglazing they ad. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really what messed it all up. So that's why they coming back. They don't respect us no more. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Because there was at one point, females was just running everything. They was just running the game for real.
Too much running them down. You know what I'm saying? Gas station niggas. Yo, ma. Yo, you got a nigga, dude, you know, going up harassing the bit type shit. You hyping the bit up all the time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep on doing the most. And me right now, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to focus on me and my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I'm not, you know, cuffing no bit or really focused on the bit right now.
Definitely. So, what is something that you could add to your arsenal or change about yourself?
What can I change about myself? Probably not caring. I feel like I care a little too much, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, about what certain people think. Yeah, sometimes I care about what people think. And I want that credibility, but that's in a way I try to change myself to be better. You know what I'm saying? If they give me criticism, I don't really take it too hard. Just be like, I just want to work on it and, you know, do better at what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So probably once I stop giving a fuck, they always say like that's when you reach your full potential. But I'm like, I want to look out for everybody. I want to show love. You know what I mean?
Definitely. If you can go back to your old self, that high school you, what would you tell yourself?
Focus on some type of sport. Really, like I played basketball AAU, but that's not like making a basketball team. That's not really like getting a notoriety or like really taking something like that serious. Like I wish I would have played football more. You know what I'm saying? So I would have told myself back then to really focus more on sports and really try to get into that realm of sports. You know what I'm saying? If I was gonna be an analyst, try to get more like you've done, like try to get more like athletes on the podcast so they could see me like, on a more professional level, like people like ESPN, like build a resume the new generation way. Like back then they used to write newspapers or whatever they used to write I forgot what they used to do more writing back then as a news reporter
Right.
or analyst, but now it's more like media showing face and talking more now.
Definitely. Yeah, it takes a lot to get to that professional level. It's not just, even for me, I have my moments where I struggle as far as like, learning and growing and trying to, tap in with the sports world, because that's something that I always will love, that sports. And that's something that I always try to like incorporate into my life and into this, just with the sports realm. So if you could have 5 special guests on your platform, who would they be?
Well, definitely, probably Soldier Boy for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like that's close.
Paul Pierce, The Truth. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get bro on I would love to get him.
You seen he had to walk the other day.
He had a what?
He had to walk from his house to his job.
Oh yeah, that was a 15-mile walk he did. I wonder if he really did that video.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was capping because we didn't see
hell.
we didn't see the ending process of it.
I mean, it still look clean. It didn't even look like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't even look like, I don't know. I didn't see the end of that bit.
Yeah,
I didn't see the end, but yeah, he made that walk though. I fought with bro though because he speak a lot of truth. That's why he's nicknamed The Truth.
Mm-hmm.
For me, and people hate on his act. You know what I'm saying? Because he tells the truth. You know what I'm saying? So like the movie quote, man, people not ready for the truth. That's why we gotta throw a lot of BS. That's why people like BS. But who else would I get? Probably Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying?
Why Skip Bayless?
I fought with Skip Bayless though. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because like look at how he never touched a basketball, right? But look what he's known. He somehow made himself known off of BS and had longevity off of that.
I don't know. I ain't a big Skip Bayless fan like that. All right, who else? I'm Skip Bayless.
So yeah, I got them 3 right there. Who else I would get, bro? Because I don't really fuck with a lot of mainstream people, bro. Shit. For some reason, Bossman JD. That's one I want to get soon. I want to get Bossman before. That's what I like personally. Though I don't really like a lot of mainstream. You know what I'm saying? But Bossman JD, I'll try to get him and try to get his backstory about why they gatekeeped him. Like he's one of the ones. And Whoop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to get Whoop.
I think Whoop is everybody wants that Whoop interview.
Yeah, bro. He's so silent, bro. I be seeing bro from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
want to sit next to Whoop and just ask him so many questions. And that's what I notice a lot about people who don't do interviews. Their interview are in high demand because a lot of people don't get a chance to sit with them.
Right.
And that's what happened with me. Like a lot of people who don't do interviews came and sat in the chair and told their story and was able to get all the information people wanted to know the right way. Because, when people come sit with us and have conversation, they're venting in a way and they're getting all what they need to get out. And then I also see like other people, like Main Street people, get taken advantage of,
right?
For doing what they do. So we living in a dangerous world. So anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here? Anything you want to tell the people about your platform? What does it stand for? How could they find you? Stuff like that.
guyzerOutlet. It really just stands for plugging into the geyser way to really, try to follow, just be as real as you can. Staying positive staying positive for the most part, even though I do be trolling sometimes. I do be posting arguments and shit like that. But honestly though, I just be trying to anything entertainment, man. You can get a laugh, you can get like a what the fuck type of moment, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get anything from guyzerOutlet. You might get some wholesome shit, you know what I'm saying? You get a basically really how I'm feeling in the geyser way, you know what I'm saying? But also for the most part, local media artists and stuff like that, for the most part, promoting the people that I feel like that's really raw, you know what I'm saying? And I really listen to all the locals, so that's what I really stick with, man. Just probably promoting the locals, really.
Definitely. So, last question before we get out of here. I wanna touch on this. Is Geyser a lover boy?
A lover boy? Yeah, when I'm really locked in, yeah, I really am, bro. I'll be doing everything, like back massages, you know what I'm saying? Like the real shit, like some chiropractic shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm with the buying the shit, you know what I'm saying? Whichever you need, woo, lashes, nails, whatever. I'm with all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm with paying bills. You stay with me, you don't want no job, cool, you know what I'm saying? When I'm locked in with a bitch. But that bitch gotta be that big, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gotta be, not the baddest, but she gotta be the realest, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Anything else you want to tell the people?
Bro, anything else I want to say, man? I don't know, man. Yeah, man, it's guyzerOutlet, man. Yo, Geyser, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot more shit coming though. I'm trying to think, man. I got some trolling shit on the way, man. I'm gonna try to, stay. I'm not trying to be too dangerous with it though. I'm gonna try to do some wholesome pranks, nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to get my face out a little more, and I'm gonna be doing interviews, a lot more interviews soon too. So I'm promoting the locals as well. So
Definitely, man. So yeah, man, y'all type of my boy Geyser. I got something special for y'all. He's gonna be featured in it soon. So y'all stay tuned in. This is gonna be a familiar face soon. So yeah, man, this is what we all think of podcast stories behind the craft. We out. Peace.